these are also the places where the scammers will be waiting to book your visit and pay in advance for it. Guys, that's a red flag, that's a scam 100%. Never ever fall for low prices. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I've decided to talk about one topic that I'm particularly passionate about, and you'll get why in just a second. Before we begin, I remind you to subscribe, hit the bell button down below so you don't miss anything. And now we can begin. And today I wanted to talk to you about the rental scams, the accommodation scams that are sadly very, very common in Italy, especially among foreigners who are looking for temporary accommodation, or among young students, foreign students as well. And you know, these things happen everywhere in the world, but I wanted to alert you about the scams that might happen to you in Italy and tell you how to avoid them. So if you're ready, let's get right into the video. Most of these scams will happen if you're looking for a place through social media. There are lots of Facebook groups and other websites like this and other networks like this where you can find something to rent directly from other tenants who are subletting it or who are leaving their property and need to find another tenant, or even some landlords will post their ads there. And while it is probably one of the best and the easiest ways to find accommodation because, well, first of all, you'll save some money that you won't pay to the real estate agency. You're gonna see what you are taking, you're gonna, do everything directly. It's a good way. Generally, it's a really good way, and I recommend it to everyone to look for accommodations through Facebook groups, etc. But obviously, these are also the places where the scammers will be waiting and will be preying around, because these are the places where it's the easiest to scam people. Someone I know is now moving to Italy and getting ready to start university here, and this person told me all kinds of outrageous stories about how she's looking for accommodation but all kinds of scams that people were trying to impose on her. So what are the most common scams and how to spot them? First of all, if you're looking for accommodation on social media like Facebook, pay very, very close attention to who you're talking to. If the person who is supposed to rent you out an accommodation has a fake-looking profile or a recently established profile, they don't have any information about them there, or their profile picture looks odd to you, very good chances are that this person might be a scammer. Obviously, it's not the case for everyone. Some people will probably establish their Facebook profile only to advertise their property. Or I, for example, don't even have Facebook, so if I had to advertise something, I would probably establish a new profile. But, just pay close attention if something sounds odd to you. Or if, for example, you are talking to this person and you're asking them questions and they cannot clearly answer those questions. Or if it's not something you can quite figure out yet, but your intuition tells you that it might be a scam, trust your intuition. Very, very often you can spot scammers very easily by just looking at their profile or just looking at the way they're talking to you. Another thing to do is to ask for contact details of this person, and if they insist you keep talking only through Facebook Messenger or only through the emails, it's a huge, huge red flag. If the person exists, if the person is real, and if what they're trying to sell you basically is real, then why would they not want to share their phone number with you, for example, so that you can chat further by phone? That, guys, is something to look out for. Also, another tip for you is to pay very close attention to the photos provided. The photos of the property might be photoshopped, so pay attention to see if they seem real or if something looks odd and they might have been photoshopped, or who knows, even entirely made up, because with the advancements of the AI technology, for example, you could never know. Now, hands down, the best way to make sure that the accommodation is real and it's not a scam is to obviously visit it. Ask for a visit if you can, obviously. I would highly recommend you guys to come here beforehand, earlier, and rent an Airbnb or something else, something temporary, so you can spend a week or 2 or even 3 looking for a long-term accommodation and visiting all these places, because obviously if you can visit it, if you can see that it's real, and then you can also see, who is the person who's renting it to you, and if you're looking for a room in a shared apartment, you can see who your roommate's gonna be and everything. It's just the best way, when you're looking for accommodation, ask for a visit. And then if the person said that you cannot visit it for some usually very strange reason. Or if the person tells you that you'll need to book your visit and pay in advance for it, guys, that's a red flag. That's a scam 100%, because it is actually illegal to ask you for payment beforehand. It is illegal to ask you to pay for a visit. It's absolutely impossible that this thing is legit, that the thing is real. Run away from this kind of ads. And if you can't visit the place, if you can't be physically present here when looking for accommodation, I totally get it. It's very common that people need to find accommodation online beforehand. Then here is a tip for you, and this tip will actually work most of the time, guys. Ask for a video call. Ask to see the rooms through Zoom call. Ask the landlord or another tenant to jump on a quick Zoom call with you, to chat like this face to face, to show you the room, to show you around, show you the accommodation. And well, first of all, you'll probably see if this is real or not. You'll probably see a little bit, for yourselves how the room looks, not only on the photos, but also if they decline to have a video call with you, or even worse, as it happened to the person I was talking about earlier. One lady started to attack her, literally attack her over Facebook Messenger, telling her that she didn't owe her anything and that she was mistrustful of her for somehow asking for a video call, nothing special. But if they start attacking you or acting weirdly or just decline this guys is obviously a scam. Although I think in most cases they will simply ghost you and disappear, and then obviously you'll save yourself some time and money knowing that it was a scam. So do not worry, just plainly ask for a video call or a visit. Another important thing, guys, is for you to not fall for low prices. I know this could be really tempting to rent an entire apartment for like 400 euros in the center of Bologna, but guys, this is virtually impossible. Do your research and learn a little bit about the average prices for real estate, the kind of real estate you're looking for, whether it's an apartment or a house or a room in a shared flat, and obviously base your research on the area you're looking for, and then never ever fall for low prices, because it's gonna be a scam, guaranteed. If you're looking for a place in a big city like Bologna, Florence, Milan, Rome, do expect the prices that would be quite high, or at least for Italy they are quite high. And if you see something that is significantly lower, then as I said, an entire flat for 400 euros in the center of the city, guys, trust me, it's nothing good there. Do not fall for these prices. Expect to pay the average price. Obviously, I highly recommend you not to check out the prices that are obnoxiously high, that are way higher than normal, but just look for the average prices and, try to avoid those asking you for a very little price and saying that the apartment is absolutely perfect. If the apartment seems ideal, the location is perfect, and the price is significantly lower than the average, even if it exists, even if it's not a scam, where it doesn't exist, chances are there would be something wrong with the apartment. Trust me, guys, I've been there and I've looked for so many apartments in my life here in Italy that I know that if the price is too good to be true, then the apartment is too good to be true, and most likely there will be at least something majorly wrong with it. Obviously, guys, if you do not want to spend so much time trying to figure out what's scam, what's not, and if you just want to save some time, opt for a real estate agency. It's gonna cost you more. Usually they charge a couple of €100 for something like looking for an apartment for you. However, on the other hand, you'll have a peace of mind knowing that what they're offering you is legit, what they're offering you exists and it's real, and obviously you have way lower chance of running into a scam. Then, regardless of how you're looking for the apartment, whether you're looking for it through social media or real estate agency, always read the contract carefully, like really carefully. And if you don't speak Italian, or if you don't speak Italian well, then guys, ask someone, ideally a friend or an acquaintance, to read it for you and with you, and maybe even translate it for you, or at least ask them to go through it and look for something that sounds off or too suspiciously, And obviously, one of the biggest targets for all scammers are foreigners who do not speak Italian very well, or who do not know how things work here in Italy. And I have a solution for that. If you want to know what it's like living in Italy, if you want to know how the things work here and what to expect living here as an expat, as a foreigner, Make sure to subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos because I have lots and lots of tips for you. If this information is useful for you guys and if you want to say thank you, make sure to hit the thanks button down below, near the like button, or follow the link in the description box to become our supporter so we can make even more videos like this for you, so we can continue to give you useful and helpful tips and tell you more about life in Italy. And also, as I said, subscribe to watch more because we also make travel vlogs and you're gonna find a lot of inspirational travel information and also useful travel information like budget tips and also places that tourists normally do not visit here on my channel. Having said that, guys, that's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope it was helpful for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video with your friends, and yeah, be careful wherever you're going. Thank you so much for being here and please enjoy your day.